No, leave the AC on. It's really like super warm. Stuff a little cup of something, little something something, you know, let's have lunch, tea, coffee, something, and get on. I was tagged to do the My First Time tag. When I first saw the My First Time tag little dealy bob, I was like seriously? Like my first time? That's a little TMI for good old YouTube, I thought, because you really can't breathe in the wrong direction on YouTube without people judging you. Like, seriously, you can't breathe in the wrong direction. I'm just checking my emails because, you know, we're just having girl talk. It's like, you know, we're sitting across from each other at, you know, Cheesecake Factory. We're in each other's living rooms, bedrooms. First time tag. It's basically about the first time you experienced and did many things in your life. Not the first time you know, not that. So, let's just get started, shall we? Okay. So, my first time tag. Do you still talk to your first love? Oh God, I should have written these like answers down or like gone through this first because we all know. Yeah. I don't know who my first love was. Like who, I don't know. I remember the first guy I ever had a crush on was this kid named Jeremy. But he wasn't like my first, I guess my first like real relationship boyfriend, was this guy Jason. He totally broke up with me over the phone. Like he called me one night and was like, I don't want to go out with you anymore. And I was like, what? Oh my God. Like I was totally brokenhearted. I think I was like 14. But that was like my first like real official relationship where like full on feeling what I thought were real adult feelings were involved, and I was like thoroughly crushed. And you want to know what's funny about that is years later, like God, 1920, I was not like the year 1920, but I think it was like 19 or 20. He came back around. I swear he like hunted me down or something, and he was calling me and writing me emails, and homeboy showed up, and I thought we were just like friends, like, oh, let's be friends again. He straight proposed. Like I was already in another relationship and had been for a long time, and yeah, homeboy proposed. I was like, what? No, you broke up with me over the phone. Karma. Anyway, see, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna make this a lot faster. Oh God. What was your first alcoholic drink? I can't say that I really remember my first alcoholic drink. Like I said, we're just being real here. We're having girl talk. I'm just going to be real with you guys. Here we go. Let the judgments begin. I was drinking before the legal age of 21. I drank as a teenager. I did. It's not good, but I did it. I partied. By the time I was 21 and legal to drink, I'd actually stopped drinking. Long story short, I was in a really bad car accident when I was 17, and wear your seatbelts. Always wear your seatbelts and wear them properly. I had my seatbelts. Drinking in no way, shape, or form was associated with this crash. I was the passenger. My ex at the time, well, he wasn't my ex at the time, but now my ex, was driving. My sister was sitting behind me. We were just driving down the road. We were basically, it was like a head-on collision. But basically, the impact was my side of the car. And the seatbelt saved my life. It held me in the car, but I was still halfway ejected through the windshield. My body broke the dashboard, my head broke the windshield and splattered it open. My hair was stuck in the windshield. I was in a post-operative coma. I shattered my entire arm from here down. My bones shattered, and I went through years of physical therapy to learn how to use my arm again. I had brain swelling, brain damage, horrible concussion. Yeah. So, years after 17 of that happening, I went through this huge process of having to kind of get my life back together. And at that point, I'm like, I'm never partying or drink. Like I said, that didn't even have anything to do with it. But I thought to myself, like, what if I had been drinking? Or what if, and it wasn't even our fault. These people, they were at fault. And they hit us. And so anyhow, it was a major wake-up call for me that, like, wow, tomorrow may never come. I need to get my life right. I need to stop partying. And I just stopped drinking. I just did. I just did. So that's what I did. So basically now I'm really not even a drinker. Okay, way too long. Moving on. So I don't know. Yeah. Okay, what was your first job? My first job, gosh, you know, besides my lemonade stands out in front of my house, oh God, I remember handing out flyers and like being paid for it. And then I also used to work with my mom. She used to be a director of advertising and marketing for a publishing company. And I worked for her, so yeah. What was your first car? My first car was a Volkswagen Bug. And actually, I got my permit at 15, my license is 16, but I think I got the car at 15, and it was just kind of like waiting for me. And by the time I got my license to drive it, the car like didn't work anymore. Anyhow, who was the first person to text you today? My sister. Yes. We were talking about my face. Talking about my face because my face has been breaking out really badly. I've been under just tremendous amounts of stress and anxiety, just with my skin cancer, my surgery. I shared with you guys, if you follow me, that a girlfriend of mine was battling ovarian cancer and she passed away. And, okay, I can't spend too much time on it. Anyhow, she passed away. She didn't even battle for a year. So I've just been going through a number of different things, and I'm having more biopsies done, and it's just been very stressful. So my sister and I were talking about my face. I'm just cystic acne. It's horrible. Hormonal cystic acne. It's all internal. Okay. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Well, I can't say myself. But what I do, like when I first wake up in the morning, like when I first open my eyes, I thank God that I'm still here, that I'm living another day. Like immediately, like when my feet hit the ground, I just thank God that I'm alive and that I'm still here. There's just been so many life lessons lately. So I may be strange to some of you, but yeah, I guess I just thought of just being thankful, thought of myself, just being, you guys get it. Okay, who was your first grade teacher? Mrs. Zebach, I believe was her name. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I went to Orlando, Florida. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My first best friend was this girl Kimberly when I was really little, and she moved away, and I had a girlfriend Heather, and we don't talk anymore. And then who I call my forever friend is my girlfriend Carrie, who I've known forever, and we call each other forever friends because we all have best friends. Like, you know, you have like 5 best friends. She's that one friend who I've known forever. She's like a sister, and we'll never not be in each other's lives. So yeah, we still talk. Hi, Care Bear, if you're watching. Where was your first sleepover? Probably at Kimberly's house. Who was the first person you talked to today? God. Whose wedding were you in for the first time? Oh God, look at my nails. I should have touched them up. My aunt's, and I was her flower girl. What was the first thing you did this morning? Talk to God. Then checked my emails and then went pee. Who doesn't? What was the first concert you ever went to? No. You know what? The first concert I ever went to was my dad's. My dad was the lead singer in a rock band. Yeah, he actually played guitar, the drums, obviously not all at once. But he did. I grew up going to his shows and concerts, and so yeah, my dad actually, it was my dad's concerts, my first shows. What else? Oh, first broken bone was this from the car accident. Actually, only broken bone. First piercings, my ears. I think my mom got my ears pierced when I was a little girl, like baby. First foreign country you've been to. I think like Mexico, if not Mexico, England, I think. First movie you remember seeing. That is ridiculously hard because I don't remember. I mean, I love movies and I've seen so many that I love. I should have asked my mom. I mean, I'm sure it was some kind of like animated Disney movie or something. But what I like truly remember like loving as a kid was like Goonies. Like I loved movies like that. I don't know. Sorry. First detention. When was your first detention? I never had detention. I was always like a really, like I just didn't get in trouble like that. No. Who was your first roommate? My sister. We lived together in an apartment. If you had one wish, what would it be? That is so easy. Just that my family would be healthy and happy. Healthy, healthy, healthy. If you have your health, you are the richest person in the world. I heard Oprah say that once. If you have your health, you are truly the richest person in the world. I mean, money doesn't buy your health. So you're really rich if you have your health. I mean, look at Steve Jobs. His money didn't save him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just that my family would be happy and healthy. If you're out there and you're a healthy person, you are so blessed. So blessed. Be thankful. Okay. What is something what is something you would learn if you had the chance? That kind of doesn't go along with any verse or anything, but I guess I'd learn how to cure cancer. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd learn how to cure cancer. I'd find the cure. Other than that, I always wished, I have regrets that I never had my grandpa teach me how to play the piano. He was an amazing pianist. So yeah, I would have loved to have had him teach me to play the piano. And what were the first lessons you ever took? Speaking of lessons, geez. I just have so many memories of my dad teaching me so many things. He taught me how to surf. He taught me how to ride a bike. He taught me how to swim. He taught me karate. He taught me so many different things. In terms of like professional lessons, it was dance. I was a dancer for years. That's kind of was like what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a dancer. I love to dance. And yeah, I always wanted to be a dancer or a fashion designer, but the first lessons ever taken professionally were dance. Like I said, I did dance, I think, for like 8 or 9 years or something. And that's it. And then it says if I want to add in my own question at the bottom, I'd kind of make it personally of my own. So I'm going to ask you guys, who was the first person you remember watching on YouTube? You remember beauty-wise watching on YouTube. For me, it was Candy Johnson. And then I remember also Dulce Candy. So those were my two. And that's it. Thank you to those who tagged me. I will tag some people down below, and I tag you all as well. And that's it, guys. Sorry for my rambling ways. You know, that's how I roll. And that's it. Please be kind to each other. And again, thank you for your prayers, love, and support. Honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. So I will see you in another video soon. Bye.